Listen to the Wind, the story of Dr. Greg and 3 Cups of Tea by Greg Mortenson and Susan L. Roth. Collages by Susan L. Roth. We are the children of Corfei. We live in a village in the mountains of Pakistan. Our families grow and gather the food we eat. Our mothers weave and sew the clothes we wear. We make up our games and we make our own toys. We read our books and we write with our pencils. We study in the school that we helped to build. Before our school was built, we had lessons outside. We wrote with sticks on the ground. That was before a stranger stumbled into our village. He was cold, hungry, and sick. We gave him tea and food and a bed near the fire. He told us his name was Greg Mortenson and that he was a nurse. He had come from the United States to climb our mountains, but he had lost his way. As he grew stronger, he helped to heal our sick. We called him Dr. Greg. Sometimes he sat outside and helped us with our lessons. He knew that our teacher came just 3 times a week, but that we still studied every day. When Dr. Greg was well enough to go home, he asked Haji Ali, our wisest man, to help him think of something special he could do for Corfei. Haji Ali answered Dr. Greg with a puzzle. "Listen to the wind," he said. Dr. Greg closed his eyes. From above the village on the high, flat ground where we sat at our lessons, the wind carried our voices down the path. Dr. Greg heard our voices. He felt the wind blow cold against his face, and he understood. Corfei needed a school. Dr. Greg promised to come back and help us build one. We watched him walk away until he disappeared into the folds of the mountains. 1 year later, we saw a man walking on the path far below our village. It was Dr. Greg. We all ran down to meet him. In Skardu, the nearest big town, he had collected the lumber, cement, and tools that we would need to build our school. But high above the Braldu River, we had only a single cable with a small box that could carry a person to our mountain from the next one. There was no bridge. Without a bridge, no one could bring the heavy loads of building supplies to Corfei. So everyone worked together to build a bridge from our mountain all the way to the mountain on the other side of the river. Many months later, Dr. Greg and our fathers and friends crossed the strong new bridge carrying the supplies we needed to build our school. They continued to climb until they reached the place where we had piled a mountain of stones, cut from our own mountain. Haji Ali marked the exact spot where our school was to stand. Our mothers carried water to mix the cement. The men began to lay the stones for our classroom walls. With our small fingers, we wedged tiny slivers of stone into the cement to make the walls stronger. Our school grew each day up from the high, flat ground where we used to write with our sticks. Finally, the men attached the roof. They asked Dr. Greg to hammer in the last nail. Our school was finished. It was time to celebrate. Our Imam, Sher Taki, our wise man, Haji Ali, our teacher, Hussein, Dr. Greg, who kept his promise, Julia, the librarian who brought our books, The craftsmen, the workmen, the porters, the grown-ups of Corfey, the children of Corfey, and even the yaks and the dzos and the goats and the sheep all marched together to our new school. Shertaki blessed the building. We ran into our school with Hussein, who now would come to teach us every day. We are the children of Corfey. We live in a village in the mountains of Pakistan. We write in Urdu and English. We add and subtract. We read our books and explore our maps. We are learning in the school that we helped to build. We are the children of Corfey. Can you hear our voices? Listen to the wind.
Hey guys, welcome to My Epic Motherhood and thanks for joining us in our read aloud of Listen to the Wind. Listen to the Wind is based on a true story. Dr. Greg Mortenson is a real guy. He really traveled to the village of Corfey in Pakistan and he really helped these children build a school when before they had only been able to do school outside and write with sticks in the dirt. In the back of the book you can see there are pictures, real-life photographs from when Greg Mortenson was in Pakistan. And it says here that he helped build many more schools and that about 24,000 children attend schools that he helped to build. There's also a page where Susan L. Roth tells about how she made the beautiful collages that helped tell the story of Greg Mortenson and how he helped these kids in Corfey. Thanks for listening and we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye.